Today's huddle is going to be about chosen for the battle. Chosen for the battle. Who here thinks you have a purpose in life? Go ahead and raise your hand. Everybody should have your hand up, right? You have a purpose in life. Right? We all think we have a purpose in life, and I believe we have purposes in life. And so the question is, what is our purpose in life? And the reason why I talk about chosen for the battle is each and every one of us is in one or more battles in our lives right now as we speak. And what I've noticed, unfortunately, is sometimes people come into these battles, these confrontations, and they shy away from those battles. They don't step up and overcome what they're supposed to be fighting. A lot of people think, okay, life is about enjoying myself, and so I don't want to have battles. But it's not true. Your purpose is your battle. Let me say that again. Your purpose is your battle. So when you have a struggle in your life, that's part of your purpose. What happens when you back away from that struggle? What happens? You have to repeat the struggle, right? And that's what we don't all realize. We're in a struggle, we have something, it's causing us stress, we're all stressed out, and you say, you know what? I'm done with this job, I'm done with this struggle, whatever it is, and you walk away from it. You will be condemned to repeat that struggle over and over and over again until you get it right. That's just the way that it is. So why not pick this struggle right now to overcome? And then you get to graduate from that. And so why I bring this up now is I want you to understand, if you believe you have a purpose in life, you are here for a reason. You are in this room right now for a reason. And you have two choices. It's to step into the struggle and become the person you're supposed to become, or to step back and be condemned to repeat that same struggle over and over again. Because I promise you, if you're struggling in your work, you're also struggling at home. You're struggling with your friendships. You're struggling with other relationships. Why? Because that's where the attacks come. It's in your weaknesses. You see them as attacks, right? And so we're here to help you grow into the person you need to become to overcome this in every area of your life. Look, if we have struggles, we're not fully formed, right? Hani and I have daily struggles. So we have challenges to overcome, right? How do we get to this size? How do we do this? How do we hire this group of people? How do we grow the firm? We're struggling too, and that we're testing at this level. We just are. And we could say, hey, you know what? Enough is enough. Let me tell you, there are days when I say, you know what? Enough is enough. We're just going to wind up what we have. We can retire. Of course we could. I'd go do something else. But I'm not going to do that because my purpose is right here with you guys, right? And so we all have this challenge that's taking us to the next level. And so we're all challenged where we are. Do you have something you want to say? You look like you were going to say something.
Oh, okay. A lot of times for me, my personal experience, when I've wanted to grow, when I wanted to overcome something, a person will come into my life. And it's not an easy person. Usually it is a difficult client, a difficult employee, a difficult friend, somebody that is coming to polish me. So we have to remember to be thankful for those people that are coming into your life. Maybe it's a manager, maybe it's a coworker. It's usually people that I don't want to hang around with, that I don't necessarily like, but they're coming into my life for a purpose, which is to grow me, to polish me. Because we all want to be in the comfort zone. We all want to, hang out with our friends, do the things that we want to do, but there's no growth in that. The growth comes when somebody comes to polish you. So just be aware of that, because when I've had to grow as a manager, I've had to let the most difficult people, the most people that wouldn't submit and they didn't know why. When I've had to grow as a salesperson or as a owner of the firm, I had to deal with the most difficult client. Where nobody else can, then it goes to me. So it's just that we are sold on this idea that growth is so nice and leadership is so nice and manager title is so cool. It is actually really, really hard. And for us to know that you're sure to really step into that level, you have to have gone through that.
And be tested. So I want to talk about what our core value for this month is. We're going back. We did the 7 already. We're going to go back to customer service. We have 7 core values. For those of you who are new, 7 core values are service to the client, service to the team, service to the community, accountability, faith, leadership, and loyalty. Okay, those are our 7 core values. And every month we talk about one of those things, and we want to focus on it so we can get it inside of you guys so you understand what our core value is, our core values are. So this month we're going to be talking about service to the clients. What does that have to do with you've been chosen for the battle? What does it have to do with that? Because we have 100 little battles over client service every single day, right? And those of you, I'm going to reiterate what I just said, when you think, if I could just get rid of these problems, I'd be able to like relax and do my job. Your job is the problems. You get it? Like, that's really key to understanding this. When a client calls you, they have a big problem. They transfer that problem to you, right? And the better you handle that, and the more love and the more support and trust the client has with you, the better you're doing your job. If there were no problems, we wouldn't even have jobs, right? We wouldn't have anything to do. We have to deal with the problems. And sometimes the client's biggest problem is the client, right? Their own attitude about what's going on. You have to be aware of that and be trained to deal with that, that many times your biggest obstacle to overcome is either your own shortcoming or the client's personality or attitude or whatever it is. And so we're here to give you those tools to help you deal with it. But the first thing you've got to recognize is that your job is the problems. Your job is the struggles. And so what's great, with the great opportunity we all have here, and I'll wrap up by saying this, the great opportunity we all have here is that we get paid to overcome struggles, and the more struggles we overcome, the better life that we can lead. And we become leaders in our families and our communities because we are the people who can overcome these problems. And then you can help other people overcome their problems. Hani and I have overcome a lot of problems in our lives. You know our history, my family's history with drug addiction, substance abuse, her family's history with abandonment, also alcohol abuse. All of the issues we've ever had to deal with, we've learned to overcome and become useful in our lives. And we're here to help you guys do the same. And all the managers have been trained because everyone here has overcome some struggle already in their lives and shown that they can step in and help other people overcome those struggles. And we have you guys helping our clients overcome their struggles as well. It may be a car accident, but 9 times out of 10, it's not the car accident, it's the problem. They've got other issues. And so I want you to remember that you were chosen for this job. We are intentional with who we hire. We test all of you. We know all of your strengths and weaknesses. We know it already. And we know each and every one of you can do this job, right? Whether you choose to push yourself to do the job or not, it's up to you, right? At some point, I can't make you do what we want you to do. You have to choose to do it yourselves. But I promise you, everybody here, I've seen all of your test results. I've seen all of the coaching scores. I've read all the reviews, everything else. Everyone here is qualified for the struggle they're in right now. So just choose to step up. Just choose to step up and overcome that struggle. But I'm not going to promise you that the struggles are going to go away. They're going to get bigger, right? But that's life. You want to be equipped and deal with your struggle, or do you want to just run away from it? And so that's what I have to share for you today. Remember, our clients are first and foremost with customer service. We need to give them great customer service. We're going to have a video next week talking about some of the customer service. You'll see some of the impacts we've had in people's lives. And it's not always the size of the settlement. It could just be the love that you show these people in one moment. You could be giving them the respect that no one has ever given them. And that's up to you to make them feel loved and trusted, or feel like they can trust us through love, right? And through respect and communication. And so that's what we're asking all of you guys to do. I'm really proud of you guys for what you've done so far, but we're going places, and so we got to get even better at this stuff, and that's why we share these huddles every week.